What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion about every aspect of trading. So as you can see, we see that gold started to reverse from the support level after yesterday's live. In fact, gold has dropped to certain level, and from that zone we see that gold started to reverse by creating an inverted head and shoulder. We will be looking at gold first of all before moving on to the other instruments such as euro dollar and Gbpusd. We'll be looking at all of them. Now before I begin this session, make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's quickly look at gold. Since morning I was on gold. As you can see, this is the 1 hour chart, and from this support level, after breaking this swing low, this is a very important level, the NFP candle. After breaking this NFP level, gold in fact has formed an inverted head and shoulder in that zone, and from that zone we have seen that so far showing potentially bullish momentum. Now to me it is kind of reversal. As you can see, gold with this last candle, this is the early today in the Asian session, this formed this 1 hour candle which is a bullish candle, and from with this candle the price in fact has broken out of this inverted head and shoulder with this momentum, and highly likely that we could see gold may continue to rise. But before that I was waiting for a pullback. As we see, this inverted head and shoulder has formed in that level. We can expect now the price to test this previous resistance here as a support, and from that zone we can expect gold to have a reversal call. The way the price action is forming, I think that gold may go up for deeper pullback, or even we could see a change of trend. If we look at the monthly, the reason is the price has come to a monthly support level. You can see this is the previous monthly candle. Now if we look at the past, we see that the price was forming series of higher low in that zone from the monthly perspective, and as the price approached that monthly support level, which is the monthly opening and closing, we could see that gold is heading to the upside, and we could see gold, I think, might try to break this monthly opening and closing. So there is a probability for upside on gold in the upcoming days and sessions. And we see on the lower time frame, especially on the 1 hour, the inverted head and shoulder is very visible. Now after formation of inverted head and shoulder, we need to see a rejection or a liquidity grab from the support level. As we see an impulse, we need to expect, we need to see a correction. If we take our Fibonacci from this, from high to the low, though it is still in an impulsive phase, we can expect a pullback at least 38.2% or 61.8%, which is the golden ratio. Now you see that this is a neckline of this inverted head and shoulder. Any kind of drop will give us an entry to the upside, and I will remain now bullish on gold unless we see a very strong rejection from the top. Now from the 15 minutes chart on the lower time frame, we can see that in that zone there is quite a few long wick candle, and with this long wick candle the price has created a strong bullish momentum. Any kind of local breakdown, I will be waiting for an entry, because after this kind of move we need to see a local breakdown will give us entry opportunity for this potential move to the downside and also upside. Also let me know guys on the live chat, what do you think, which way gold is heading? Are you bullish or bearish? Let us know in the live chat what's your opinion on gold. Benson, thank you very much. Benson, Derek, awesome for joining, thanks for that. Mohammed Mamin, good morning coach, morning all. XR update, morning coach, hope you are well, nice work again yesterday as usual. Spot on analysis, thank you. XR update, thanks for that, for your appreciation. Cynthia, good morning coach, How are you and your wonderful family? I'm good, very good, thank you. My family also good. Let us know how about you and how is your family. Thanks for asking. Direct Euro NZD US oil, absolutely. AUD USD. Jay, good morning. Grand rising wizard Tony, thanks for that. Morning coach. TG coach, when looking at this chart pattern, do you consider wicks or bodies? Very good question. Very good question. It's a very commonly asked question. Even I ask 100 times when I begin trading. Should I look at wicks or should I look at the body? I'll be discussing that now. GBP, JPY, yeah. The bodies tell the story and the wicks do the damage. Very good, very good comment. Good, thank you for that. I think gold will touch 1934, pull back down from there. Yeah, we could see that pullback. Now basically, you can see that gold has shown a significant momentum to the upside. So this momentum, for me, it's a reversal call because it's on a very important monthly support level, first thing. Secondly, the price already has come down well below this liquidity zone, and you can see there is a long trend. Almost the price has come to this level. Now if we draw this trend line on gold, we can see that the price already, you can see if you extend that level, we can see that gold is respecting this level, and already the price has broken this resistance. And now what we need, a local breakdown, all right, and then giving us suitable entry for this potential move. This could be the situation, and any kind of local breakdown, for me, I will be looking for an entry opportunity on gold. And if it is reversing from here, it could be a stronger call, as this is the monthly resistance, as you can see we have drawn. And if it is bouncing to the upside as news coming later today, so there is an opportunity for sudden movement to the upside on gold with the news, and I will be waiting for an entry to the upside. And I think that gold might now continue to be bullish for at least short period of time. So any kind of local drop will give us an entry opportunity, but at the same time we need to be a little bit of cautious. Always keep in mind that trading is all about probability. As soon as we see suitable high probability trade setup, we'll be jumping on the trade. Thank you very much. Good morning. Eurusdjpy, sir, gold 15 minutes retest. Okay, thank you. Gbpusd. Morning, all is in gold 4-hour downward channel. 4-hour downward, yes, 4-hour downward, but at the same time, this is a pattern that form gold, which is a reversal pattern. Now keep in mind, here are a couple of things that we need to look at. First of all, we need to look at the trend. Now trend, you can see gold trend on the 4-hour already has reached to a zone where the price may possible to be reversed. Now the reason is, if you look at the multi-time frame, this is why we need to look at the multi-time frame. Now this zone that on the monthly, that's gold has arrived. This is what I called a price station. I'm preparing a separate lesson on the price station that I called a price station. So price station is like if you take a train, okay, you cannot ride or get in a train anywhere you want. You need to go to the station. Similarly, after my long observation, what I have seen that the price normally bounce from certain level or certain zone in a candlestick pattern. It's not any kind of key level, neither in any kind of support or resistance. It's just pure candlestick. Let's say if you see a monthly candle like that, now in that monthly candle there are some areas that many times, in majority of the time, you will see that the price will reverse. And by knowing that, you know that on the lower time frame where to look for the reversal, pattern. So for example, on the monthly, this is a price station, the opening and closing is a price station, half week of the price station, top of the price station, middle of the lower week is a price station, and low and breaking this low is a very high probability price station. So these are the zones that in majority of the time you will see the price will have a reversal, and I'll discuss more on a separate video I'll be posting on YouTube channel. So make sure that you stay subscribed and also press that bell button so that whenever I'm posting you are notified. Now with that said, from this monthly support level, gold it's primarily rejecting, and I think that could lead gold to go back up to the resistance, or even it could try to break this high. It depends on really on the lower time frame price action. So from 4 hour, the question has come, is in a downward channel? Yeah, it is in a downward channel, but the reversal happened like this. It breaks an important level of support, come to another important level, and from there we could see that reversal happen. So with that being said, from the lower time frame, from 1 hour chart, I will be waiting for this is the 1 hour chart, and I will be waiting for a deeper pullback, and as soon as it will break the low we will be looking to enter. Now you can see the price just crossing the 10 and 20 EMA. All right, crossing 10 and 20 EMA, also a very important zone where we can expect this price to change its trend. Now here you can see the price is this is a very strong local trend, okay, on the 15 minutes. Any kind of local breakdown will give us an entry opportunity on gold, and I will be waiting for, you can see on the 5 minutes it formed a double top, so you could see some local drop if we see, and then we'll be looking to enter the trade. Let me know which way you are trading gold today. Are you bullish or bearish on gold? What's your country? Very good. I'm in Australia. Thank you for asking. Good morning. I think gold breaks last day low. How is your view? Yeah, so this is the daily low. Okay, anytime we could see gold coming down with a local breakdown, and then we can look for potential buying opportunity on gold. 1951, thank you very much. Yes, Jay, absolutely, we need to see a liquidity gap so that we have a high probability trade setup. EuroCAD, if dollar index breaks down, it will be a strong long. Okay, good morning coach, thank you. Long, good morning coach. Gold reaction yesterday. Okay, yep, we see that. So with that said, let's quickly look at I will be looking at some other instrument as well. First of all, let's quickly look at NZD/USD and Euro Dollar. Now NZD/USD, what I see that from lower time frame, we could see NZD/USD because there was a news early today, as you have seen, and from that zone NZD/USD has formed a bullish pattern as we are expecting on gold to be bullish. So what I think that NZD/USD also might create some bullish movement to the upside. If we look at the monthly, you can see this is the monthly price action on NZD/USD, and after this monthly rejection, the price already, you see this is the monthly wickless candle here. The price has made significant move towards the downside, and as the price has come down to this monthly support, also a price station, and from that zone we can expect now NZD/USD to have a bounce, and highly likely that we could see NZD/USD also moving up. Even it could try to break this high to the monthly opening and closing along with gold. Now if we look at the weekly price action, this is the weekly pattern, back to back 2 weeks series of lower high and lower low, and the price almost, you can see, has come down here, has gone up for a pullback. I think we could see some effort from the buyers to try to retest this weekly high, and it could happen that NZD/USD closing as a narrow doji, and the next week the price is in fact bouncing off again to the upside. Now from the daily, after previous days, a red candle that has a long wick at the bottom, which is potentially a bearish candle, but at the same time we see that NZD/USD has reached a very important level of support, and there is a liquidity here, and as a result we see some bullish movement coming, and I think that slowly we might see that NZD/USD may turn to another another bullish move on this one. So from the lower time frame, this is the news candle, which is a bullish candle, has a long wick at the top, and I think that I'm waiting for a retest of this level. This is potentially a bullish price action for me. Price has formed a double bottom here, form a bullish engulfer, which is a very high probability bullish setup on NZD/USD. So lower time frame, what I need is, this is the 1 hour chart, any kind of pullback along this zone, I will be enter NZD/USD, keeping a stop loss below this high, at least 3-to-1 or 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. So NZD/USD is potentially showing some bullish price action. So as you know that as euro dollar, GBP/USD, AUD/USD, all of them moves almost in the same direction, so we see that potential for gold as well to be bullish. How do you define high probability setup? Very good question. I see some good question coming. Thank you for that. What's your thought on JPY pairs this morning? Yeah, I will be looking at that as well. Would it be the some smart money has entered the market pushing up the price? Currency forecast look flat for August, waiting Fed meeting. There is a lot of we'll discuss that. It's a bit bigger topic. Good morning. How do you identify daily bias? Thank you. Euro dollar, good morning from Washington DC. Thank you for that. US30, you will be looking at that. I think gold is bearish today. Okay, you think gold bearish? Okay, let's see how it does. Okay, some of the questions, so let's go back to that, and then we'll be looking at JPY pairs as well. Okay, so Tichi, take us the name coach. When looking at this chart pattern, do you consider wicks or bodies? Very good question. First of all, you cannot ignore the wick of a candle. This is a very important point that you need to look at, because wick is an essential part of the candle. When you look at the chart pattern or the price action, both wicks and candles are essentially important. Okay, these are the also topic that I discuss on YouTube every weekend. I post a lot of content, so make sure you also stay connected for in detail explanation on this kind of topic. Now let me quickly explain on this. Now if you look at a candle, see, if we draw a candle like that, and you see this wick and the body, right? Now both has significance in it. First of all, you see there are a lot of things that you can look at in a candle. Let's say if it is a bullish candle, green candle, okay, if we make it as a green candle, let's assume that it's a bull candle, right? Now in a bullish candle, this lower wick, what does it represents, the lower wick? Now first of all, you need to understand that a candle alone, all right, standalone candle doesn't represent anything, all right. First of all, let's say a letter A doesn't in fact represent anything, because if you put before double P L E, it become apple, okay, like this. If you put it before double P E, it becomes something else, right? Becomes ape. So there is a completely different perspective based on where you are putting on. Now this upper wick in a candle, let's say this is a candle, green candle, right? Now this upper wick can represent two important aspects. The number one aspect could be that it's a pullback. Now if you see that this upper wick is a pullback, the next one could go up and fill that long wick. Now the second aspect of this candle could be that this upper wick is a liquidity grab. Now if upper wick is a liquidity grab, then the next one will drop. So that's why it is important that when you look at a candle, you see in context with the support, resistance, trend, price action, and all of them. Now looking at the lower wick, now this lower wick can represent a very strong rejection from the support, or this lower wick can represent a pullback as well. Now if you see that this lower wick before, let's say, some other candle made like this, all right, and then you saw this candle like this, right, it represent clearly a liquidity gap. So that's why you cannot ignore wicks. Now how does the body represent? Now the body, if it is a very narrow body, which is a doji, there is a different significance to it. If you see a healthy body, that represent, in most of the time you'll see a very high volume in that time period. So that is why a candle, you cannot ignore either wick or the body. Both of them are important. Now when we consider, let's say, the price action, okay, here in this zone, if you want to draw a trend line here, definitely we need to consider this, because if you draw a trend line with this wick, you only find one long wick candle that is not being supported by any other long wick candle. That's why when you draw a trend line, you need to make sure that you are touching as many candles as possible, either with the wick or with the body, but not full body on the opening and closing. Now a trend line in actual sense will not give you a very clear idea of how the market moves, because in a nutshell you will see that the market will never ever will give you a perfect shape. You see that you will never be able to draw a trend line, in very rare case, with a very straight line, but it gives you a visual representation of where the price is in relation to the previous level. That's why we draw it to understand. Let's say if we draw this, then we see that in relation to other, in the past, whenever the price is hitting that zone, it's not a line, it's a zone. Whenever the price is hitting that zone, price is getting rejected. Now just to find a visual representation of what are the zone the price is in, has it crossed the previous zone or is still in that range? Keep in mind that it's a mistake that most trader does, considering as a line. It's not a line, it's just a zone that you are looking to see where the price is in relation to the previous time. But the best way to consider is to look at the week and then see if the price has crossed that week and then rejected or no. For example, look at this one here, week. Now once you see that the price has crossed this zone, you know that the price has overextended, and here you can see this is the lowest point here, because at the end of the day, wherever there is a wick is also there is a body. What does it mean? You see here, you see a wick, but if it's in 1 hour time frame, if you go to the 5 minutes, you could see a body here. So wherever you see a wick is in fact an important level to look at. Either it's a body or wick, we need to consider the whole zone where the price in fact visited in the past. I hope that you understood it. The more explanation, the more clear idea will come up in a separate video I will be posting. Make sure that you stay subscribed, and also you are pressing that bell button so that you don't miss out any of the content that we are releasing every single day. So we see that gold, in terms of our trading, I'm waiting. You can see the price trying to break to the downside, and we could see that potential. I think we might see that local break which is needed. As soon as you will see the price is broken locally, we'll look for trading opportunity in that instrument. Okay, so in the meantime, also guys, let me know how you are doing. And let me see where I can find the next opportunity on gold. So gold, to you see the 4 hour candle close. Let's see how it has. Now this candle on the 4 hour, for me it's a bullish candle. Okay, now we can target the price to come down to 1929 level, which is which is below this support level. And let's wait for the price to break to the downside, and will give us a potential entry. So I'm expecting gold to break to this zone, to this swing low, where we can look for potential entry. And if the price heading to that level, to the zone which is also the previous resistance here, turning support, and for me very high probability now gold to remain bullish, as the news coming later today. We'll be covering that as well. In a couple of hours we might see gold is heading to the upside, and there is a high probability for a bit more upside movement on gold. and let's wait for the liquidity grab local breakdown. Now if you are not sure about the local breakdown, let me know guys, and we'll be discussing more. And also the more ideas and also the more trade analysis, live trade that I open, you can access all of them. I will recommend you to join in our program as well if you want to accelerate your learning and growing as a trader. There is a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Once you are on the website, click join now button and you will be able to access everything that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So looking at on this lower time frame, waiting for a local breakdown. Let's see how it goes. Something that you explain the take. Thank you very much, Mamon. Appreciate it. USD. Delson, good morning, coach. Quick question: how do you always know the direction of the market? I would like to learn that too. Delson, this is what also I want. I want everyone in this channel, in this academy, able to find the direction in the market and also find an entry opportunity. By saying that, I think you just went one step closer to it. It is important that there is a saying that anything we want, we first need to want it. And it is a paradox, something that I really need to explain. Many of you and many people want absolutely financial freedom. You want financial freedom. We want to have easy access to finance so that we can pay the bills, overcome or quit the job or whatever you want to do, or maybe doing the job, doing a side hustle to go for a holiday, not to worry too much about the bills. But something also we need to understand, that there is a saying that we get what you want. So anything you want, you get it. The only thing, the difference is that we need to want it. Now you might say, okay, I want, but I'm not getting it, or I'm not going where I'm expecting it to go. Is because the wanting has to be very, very specific. Wherever you give attention will grow. So I saw in my experience also, probably we want something, let's say we want financial freedom, but you see that our action may not be aligning with what you want, and because of that, the things that you want, sometimes it delays. So that's why we need to work in both sides, both internally and externally. So how can you refine what you want? Is very simple. Is, for example, this simple sentence writing, or even writing here also in the live chat will really help. Quick question: how do you always know the direction? I would like to learn that too. So once you express that what you want, it becomes closer to you. So make sure that everyone really want what you want to achieve in life. So how do you want? Just make sure you affirm it clearly, specifically. Let's say many of I saw that majority of want to say that I want to be successful, or I want to be a trader. Instead, I would say that if you specify, let's say, what you want exactly, it becomes much easier for you to achieve, because everyone has a power within everyone and to realize it. So with that said, let's quickly look at how do you find a direction in the market. How do you know that which way a market is heading? The only way, or the most accurate way that I can say, not the only way, the most accurate way to find the direction in a market is from the market structure and multi-time frame analysis. Two key points. You can keep that note down. two important points will give you a very clear direction in the market is the market structure and multi-time frame analysis. So if we look at this gold market, let's say, how do we apply that in this gold market? Now, what do you see from the multi-time frame analysis? Gold has come to a monthly support level, right? Let's delete that. Now, gold has come to this monthly support level. This is the monthly support, and if you look at these candles on the monthly, what do you see is that the price creating series of higher low. So any market, when you see the price create series of higher low, is uptrend. Any market creating series of lower high is a downtrend. So in a downtrend, lower low could be lower low or could not be, but need to make sure that it's creating series of lower high, then we can say it's in a downtrend. Similarly, in an uptrend, we need to make sure it's creating series of higher low. Now lower higher high and higher high may not be, but need to make sure this creating series of higher low, which is an uptrending market structure. Now if you look at monthly on gold, we see that creating series of higher low, the price has reached that zone where the monthly support level. So we see that this is from the multi-time frame, price is about to reverse. So we have a confluence for moving to the upside. Now if you go back to the lower time frame on the 1 hour chart, we saw that on that zone, in that level, there is an inverted head and shoulder, a long bullish candle on the monthly, on the 1 hour, has given you complete breakout from this inverted head and shoulder. So therefore it's a bull market. You can see that it is a bullish market, and from that perspective you can know the direction of the market. Now two things that a trader needs to master is the direction and when to enter. 2 points. Now let's say you know the direction but you don't know when to enter, that might give you another struggle to find an entry, because you need an entry criteria when you're gonna trigger the button, and that's where the strategy comes in place. Every strategy should have an entry criteria. If your strategy doesn't have, then I would recommend you to refine the strategy or modify it to have a specific entry criteria, like we have in our TF strategy. Clearly defined rules based entry criteria where we know that when we will be entering, and also our strategy translated into a Pine script. Now you can see that this sell alert is based on our TF strategy. We do have a rules. Without this indicator you still can trade based on TF strategy, but later we develop this Pine script, and that now helping us to find a very good trading opportunity based on our TF strategy. Now if you are our lifetime member, you can access this TF strategy in your student dashboard, including this tool, but I first recommend you to first go through the TF strategy, and then I'll recommend you to watch that that video, and then you can access the TF strategy indicator, all the information in your dashboard. Now if you are not our lifetime member, also I can I'll invite you to join us. Once you are our member, you can access all the strategy that I am trading, all the trade I am opening. I also share with the VIP group, and also you can access the VIP chat group where all the traders are trading. And if you are our lifetime member, you can be here forever. So I'll recommend you to do that. I'll say this is the best thing you will ever do, rather than trying by yourself. I tried, and I believe that it's very hard to do by oneself. As I mentioned that everyone had a mentor, even Leonardo da Vinci, Sir Isaac Newton, everyone had a mentor. Without mentor, no one can master anything. So there is a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website, and then you can in any question you can ask the live agent. Isaac is there to help you any question that you have. So with that said, let's we see that gold now currently, I think it's preparing for a local breakdown, a pullback, which is needed for us. Now this is the 15 minutes price action. See, it's forming a doji. I want to see that it has broken down, especially across this 15 minutes 20 EMA, and then we can look for entry. We do quite often we do open quite a few live trades that you have seen that. So let's see, wait for the best trade possible, and then we'll be jumping on a trade. All right, and also let me know in the live chat which one you are looking at, and make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and also if you want to trade with a regulated broker, we recommend a regulated broker. Our recommended broker is EverTrade, so you can find a link in the description area for EverTrade. They are regulated broker, also no commission broker. I can give you EverTrade also link in the live chat. So I've given a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then you can register for free, and then you can start trading with a regulated broker where you will be able to trade safely and without any hassle. Any deposit withdrawal is 100% safe. Eurusd, thank you. Good day to your coach. Is it possible for gold to go up? Yes, that's what we see. As you can see, it's coming down for a local breakdown that we are expecting. I want to see that first it is breaking down and then giving us the entry that we are expecting. So you can see there is a doji on the 15 minutes from this resistance line. Okay, so you could see from the 30 minutes as well, we see that potentially, yeah, so we need to wait for this local breakdown, and when we see that the price has broken downside after gathering liquidity, we can look for potential entry opportunity. So this breakdown is what I was expecting. Okay, so from 1 hour, the prices come to so this 5 minutes candle is closing. I want to see that there is another one has formed below this level and then giving us a reversal here. If we see that, because this breakdown on gold is now against the trend, so which will give us potentially potential opportunity for entry. Okay, so this local breakdown is expected. Let's wait for an entry. As soon as you will see the price has formed a reversal on the lower time frame here, we can look for entry. Okay, so let's look at the 4 hour. Okay. Okay, so it has come to a significant level of support here. Any rejection we need? Yeah, that's kind of rejection we need. So if we see that very strong rejection, then we can, after forming that bullish candle, we can look for entry. and always a break against the trend is always good for us. Now if you look at 1 hour, okay, so the price also tested the hourly 20 EMA, which is also an important price action pattern here. Look at the daily. Okay, we need to see a very strong rejection. Okay, now you guys let me know how you are doing. I think that we might see slowly a movement to the upside. Okay, so I will be going long with gold from this level as it triggered liquidity below this level. Stop loss, take profit will be 221. All right, and keep in mind guys, everything is educational here. I'm trading based on I recommend only to open in a demo account. So as the price has locally broken down, okay, so it's a liquidity zone. Though I missed some movement, it's still opening. Now I'm in profit now. Okay, so in the beginning, as I mentioned, that I will be waiting for local breakdown. So we have seen that local breakdown on this instrument. Now the way the price action has formed here, as the price has broken against the trend and triggered liquidity, now I'll be expecting for this price to reverse back to the resistance, and this is where I will be taking my profit with 2 to 1 reward to risk. Now if the price managed to break this high, reach certain profit level, we'll be taking profit, and then we'll be moving the stop loss at entry. Now if you want to know how I am trading, learn the strategy, also you can join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website to see how I am trading based on liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, now as you can see, this is a lower time frame on the 5 minutes. Okay, we are okay, I'm running in profit. So we need to see that this price, the way it has formed the price action, which is showing potentially bullish. So I want to see that the price has gone up, tested this level. We can expect for the bullish move to the upside. We see a bullish candle has formed. Okay, so this is what we need, a break to the upside, and once it will be able to break to the upside, we'll be moving the stop loss here. So this is what I call the local breakdown, which is very important. And here most traders get trapped by thinking that okay, price has broken the trend line. Now I also sometimes get trapped. I also could be wrong. Nothing wrong with being wrong in trading, but the main goal here, you see that the price is moving in the profit direction or profit zone. The main goal here is to remain in control of our trading account, so that always we remain consistently profitable. Okay guys, I hope that you are enjoying. The price is moving in the direction, and the only thing here is that we need to secure some profit. As soon as we will see the price has reached that zone, we will be taking some profit and moving the stop loss. If you are enjoying this live session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. And also if you want to know more about the strategy that I am trading, don't hesitate to join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. Okay guys, so are you with me with this liquidity grab? Now how did I predicted this trade? I will be sharing more thought on this one. First, let this one hit the profit target. Now at the same time guys, if you are trading with me, if you are making money, making profit, make sure you do it on demo account. So I always if you are trading on the live account, I always recommend to trade in a regulated broker. So our recommended broker currently is Gbpusd. So Gbpusd is regulated, so you can use the link in the description, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat, and also I'm giving a bonus link for Gbpusd, a bonus code. You can use that bonus code when you are registering. The bonus code is Wizard, which is the bonus code. You can use that bonus code during the registration, and you will have 20% bonus on your trading account. And if you are enjoying this profit on gold, now I need a big thumbs up, smash it, and also don't miss out, subscribe to the channel. This weekend also I'll be releasing some content, and also you can check out our website if you want to learn how I am trading every day here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you join us also, you can be part of the trading community and access all the trading tools that we have. So with that said, let's see on 15 minutes chart. We see that the price has crossed that low and prepared for this move. As I mentioned, if the price made the local breakdown, I will be entering the trade. We have entered the trade and running in profit currently. How many of you are running in profit? Let me know in the live chat. Good morning. Please can you have, yep sir, any buying opportunity? Yes, we bought it. Thank you for that. GJ, awesome. Thank you very much. You have to put the work in to get the results. Thank you, Jay. Want to help my okay, very good. Khan, very good, honest intention. I want to help my parents with the money. Khan, I think I'm sure that every one of you, see, intention is the key. You have an intention to help your family, and I'm sure that you will be successful. Just stick. Everyone who has really want to become a profitable trader, you can be, okay, you can be. It just need a little bit of time to stick to the game. That's it. The main thing is waiting for liquidity grab. This way, no, the market has fuel. Yes, we waited for the liquidity grab, and we see that liquidity grab happen. Now we are on a trade. I want to see it's breaking to the upside further, giving us the full 2 times TP. This is the key. You see that, guys, as I mentioned before, that if you want to be a doctor, then you need to go to a doctor to learn it. If you want to be a doctor and then you go to a soccer player, can't do that. Now if you want to be a soccer player, you need to go to a soccer coach. If you go to a doctor, they might do a surgery and make you miserable. That's why, you know, that Forex Trading Wizard Academy here to help you. And this is where the real trading, you can see in front of you. I have opened the position which is running in profit. Now I would recommend you right now to join to speed up your learning, because when I begin my trading, trust me, I lost a lot of money by just thinking that, okay, if I join a course, I need to pay maybe, you know, that time $1,000, $1,500. I need to pay that much and I should do it by myself. That's why I keep this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Everything is very, very minimum. Everyone can afford it, so that you can learn, because the goal here is to help traders. I know that when I'm helping others, everything will come automatically. So that's why I'll recommend you to take the advantage. For those who already joined, make sure that you give the full effort. Always stay positive, and also go through all the strategies. I'm here almost every day 14 hours to answer any question that you have. Don't hesitate to ask any question. All right, so we see that gold currently running in good profit. I'm almost 1% up in my account, so let's keep that on. I think that there is some rejection from this 20 EMA zone. I think we should be able to see further upside. Once the price will break the high, then we will be moving there. I'm still running the full position. All right, guys, let me know how many of you on the trade on gold with me. USD, thank you. Bullish euro, dollar yen, yeah, absolutely, I'm sure. Okay, thank you. Gold, awesome. Then gold may fall. Okay. Some thank you, Sargon. Thank you. Very risky trade. Yeah. If we will break 19. Thank you very much. In profit, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, profit. I have sent the same trade also to the VIPs as well. Thank you very much. Your philosophy is so genuine, amazing. You are the true role. Thank you, Lolo. Appreciate that. You know, it's my pleasure to help you, help everyone, and also I get help from all of you guys. Motivation, fulfillment. Okay. See, every human have certain stage. People live. You know, if someone, many people lives in survival. So when people in a survival, they only think of, you know, making money and then eating and then sleeping, and then that's the survival. But when, if you are not in a survival, the only thing that you want is the fulfillment. So the fulfillment comes from the place of helping others. And whatever I have, you know, I'm a trader. The only thing that I have here is to give you is how to trade. This is what I have. I can give you. You need to open up to take it. Okay, the only thing. So make sure that you stay open up to take it in your full spectrum. All right, so that you can enrich yourself to be a profitable trader. Either you are trading your own fund. If you are trading on your own fund, make sure you use a regulated broker, or if you are trading in a funded account, completely fine. So you can learn from here and grow as a trader. And I share all my trades to the VIPs as well, who are trading with us with entries, stop loss, and take profit, and all the strategy that I have learned and developed, all are available for you to learn on the website. If you join, you can get access to all of them. So with that said, let's see how the gold is evolving here. I see potential is still bullish, so let the price, you know, shoot up. Thank you, morning coach. I'm in profit. Thank you for that. 10 pip, awesome, very good. How much is your course, sir? PK. You can find all the information once you are on the website. So it includes everything. Let me give you the website address, the mentorship address. So once you visit the website, you can scroll down to find all the information. If you still have any confusion, you can ask the live agent. Isa is there. So I can give you the mentorship address. So this is the mentorship address. You can click the mentorship address, and then once you're on the website, either click join now button or find out more, and you will be able to see everything. All the information is there. Thank you, Marcy. I'm sure that you will enjoy. So make sure you press that bell button and subscribe to the channel. God bless you. Thank you very much, Golia. Links by coach, you said that grab liquidity to start moving up, but it grabbed liquidity before the moving down 19 wide. It did exactly what we expected. This is what I said. If you remember, when the price was here, what did I say? That we'll be waiting for grab liquidity to local breakdown. It grabbed liquidity from this significant level here, see, and then it moved up, and that's why we entered the trade. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Any promo? Okay. Any PK? Currently, you can visit the website. The price is already very low and discounted, affordable for everyone, so that you can you know, speed up your learning. There is no comparison with how much you can get from here. If you are our lifetime member, everything you can access, all the strategies, trading tools, and everything. Thank you. By the end of the day, can gold reach TP top gold? Thank you very much. How can I find coupon code? Defin, currently you do not need the coupon code because it's already discounted. You can use just keep that vacant and then just proceed to checkout, and you will be able to join. So let's see how the gold is forming. What we see that from the 15 minutes there is a bullish candle, which is potentially, I'm expecting it to have the next one to the upside, and that should give us the TP hit. If we look at our TF strategy, we can see that this is satisfying our TF strategy here. Here, do you see gold at the end of the day? I mean that you mean gold is going up. I think so. All right. The way we see that there is a probability for gold to be bullish today, because this daily chart, what we see that the price had a bounce, and the price has crossed this liquidity zone from this support. You can see it had crossed and bounced. I think that gold now might move up. All right, it might move up to some height. It might be to the monthly resistance, or if we look at the weekly, we can expect at least to come back to the weekly opening and closing. So there are a couple of scenarios may happen with the gold. For me, I think gold might move to the upside, but before moving further, we could see that, you know, liquidity gap, as I mentioned. Now from the 1 hour, you can see this 1 hour candle is closing as a doji, which in fact this 1 hour candle is a strong rejection from this support, which in fact a liquidity gap. So now from the 15 minutes we see a bullish candle closed. So it's important to see that the price has managed to break to the upside, or it is again forming that bearish pattern. But the way we want to see here a structure and then another attempt from the buyers. So this is highly likely to happen. Now if gold, you know, consolidate here and break to the upside, then we can move our stop loss at entry just to make the trade break even. Now it is crucial to see that gold is, you know, forming long wick candle here on the 5 minutes and breaking this to the upside, okay, which is likely to happen. You can see whenever the price is coming down, the buyers are trying to break this high. US30, yep. Okay, so in the meantime, let's keep gold running in profit. All right, and I will be looking at, in the meantime, the US30, looking at the daily. Now from the daily, we saw that US30, you can see there is a long wick candle here on US30, and with this long wick candle, this is a daily candle on US30. As you can see, whenever I come to the chart, I look at the daily candle. Why? Because daily price action is the most reliable time frame that I see. Now from the daily, we saw that US30 had a drop and crossed all these daily candle and then closed as a bullish candle. I think that US30 might today, we could see this way movement going to the daily resistance, coming back to this support, and then ultimately going up. So first candle we could see bullish, secondly coming back to the support and then going to the upside. So to take the highest move on US30, I want to see that the price tested this support level, because you can see US30 this is a dynamic support along with this daily 20 MA. It has crossed, and because it has a rejection, we could see the price is going back up to the resistance again. So even if it is not going here, instead coming down will give us an entry. I will remain bullish. It's a long-term bull market. Now from the, you can see from 4 hour, we see that US30, there is a very strong rejection, narrow doji. Any kind of liquidity grab like this long wick candle will give us entry opportunity on US30. This is a long-term bull market, and we saw that there is a double bottom. The price again has formed this bullish price action, so you could see that US30 forming this bullish pattern. So any time the price is coming down to gather liquidity, we look for bullish trading opportunity on US30, and this zone will be a very important area for looking to buy US30, right? As low as possible is better. If it is coming down, creating a long wick candle here below this support, if we can keep stop loss below this level, will be a good risk to reward ratio trade on US30. All right, so we'll be looking at NASDAQ next. Let's see what gold is doing now. Again, we see that, let me see. All right, so we see some pullback on the lower time frame. This 5 minutes candle is closing in 40 seconds. So let me see, we need to move anything, take profit. Still very low. Want to see at least reached some certain percentage, and then we can look for. So what it did here, you can see it gathered liquidity from here, and also it gathered liquidity from here. Now we need to see it's trending there. Now the price does this, all the time. You will see that the price, you see, will gather liquidity from the top and from the bottom just to trend in one direction. Now is it trending this way or trending this way is very crucial to see. Okay, so here let me see. The 15 minutes, we are still in near our entry with little profit. Let me see what it is doing. We need to trading. The price action always will have a both side retest. Let me see. Okay, from 30 minutes. Okay guys, so we see that some bearish price action here, and okay, so if we need, we will be entering again. I will be closing out at entry because we see potentially some bearish price action. I'll be closing out entry, and I will be updating the boys. So Okay, so what do you see that gold, now as I mentioned, it might go up again, but we see some bearish price action. If we need, we can enter again, but I'm closing at entry so that, you know, if it is having a spike again, I'm protected. And also let me know in the live chat, how did you do with your trade? Okay, I want to see that the price, yeah, there could be some manipulation more, right? So I want to make sure that my capital is at protected, because if I am closing at entry, I didn't have any loss. Instead, I can enter again if needed. So it's break even. Let's say if we can enter again, we'll be entering. Okay, so we could see some more downside. Okay, this 1 hour candle is closing, as you can see, which is a bearish candle. We might see a bit more deeper pullback, so you close that out with break even. Let me see, this candle has still 3 hours to go. We might see some more up and down on this price, and then we might see that the price in heading to the upside. So if we need to enter again, if we see the price rejecting here, then we can look for entry again after forming a reversal. Or if we see that the market changed trend, okay, with this break, because it tested this neckline as a resistance, and we see back to back 2 long wick candle. Now if the price is really showing a very strong bearish price action, you could see some downside here, depending on really how the market will do. Now we need to see here how the price action is doing. Okay, so thank you. Gold, I think that we could see some upside on gold. Can I enter on gold now? Okay, big movement on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, let me see. Now as you can see, gold, if we need to enter, we can enter. First of all, we need to make sure that it's really getting rejected. So NASDAQ, you see the big movement on NASDAQ. Okay, so NASDAQ also, so from NASDAQ we see that you can see the NASDAQ with this rejection, basically the price, NASDAQ and US30, both of them, I think that we could see now upside. Now this long wick candle on the NASDAQ on daily, you can see this is the daily long wick candle, and with this long wick candle the price had a massive liquidity trigger here. And also, you know, this is a, you know, this is a very, very important previous resistance and support. Now this is also a very, very important lesson to look at. You see the price, normally you saw that more often we talk about, you know, a retest, all right, and then test and retest, breakout, retest, breakout, retest. We talk about now. This is a perfect example of retest. In what kind of retest you should look at, I'll be elaborating in a separate video. Also, I'll be posting this weekend. Make sure you stay subscribed and also press that bell button to access more. Now this one here, you can see there is a long wick, and this is a perfect example of a retest. When you see the price penetrated an important level, that's a perfect retest with a long rejection, and from that zone we see NASDAQ now bouncing to the upside. Now if we look at lower time frame, this movement highly likely we could see NASDAQ will break high, retest, and then we could see that trending to the upside. So any kind of liquidity gap from the support, look for entry on NASDAQ. As it is a long-term bull market, we could see now NASDAQ is going back up to the resistance again. So NASDAQ is bullish and US30 for me is looking bullish. Quickly looking at gold again, just to see if there is any entry again. Okay, so 5 minutes again, the price is forming that bullish pattern. So what about your gold trade, guys? I'm out. Entry. So here now just form a double bottom. Okay, now 15 minutes closed as a long wick, which is a bullish price action as well. Okay, now here is the crucial point, guys, to see how the price is doing. Now this 1 hour candle, 30 minutes candle closes a long wick, 1 hour candle close as a bearish engulfer. We might see a bit more retest of this level, another retest, and then over the progression of the session we will see how the price action is evolving. I think that you can see this is a local bullish move. It needs, I think, further liquidity. Now if we look at 5 minutes and 15 minutes, really crucial to see. Okay, so we'll be waiting for thank you coach. I'm running profit goal 1925. So okay, very good. 1925, you entered a very good place. Okay, so it's now forming that pattern. All right, so tiny profit rejected from 1932 between 4 times 1 hour. Okay, Now it is in a crucial zone as London session coming. I will wait for another entry. This is how trading is, guys. When sometime we need to exit, when things it's now moving in that direction. So it's now has gone in that direction. Okay, it formed just a double bottom, and now I will be entering again as soon as I will find an entry. All right, it's now forming that bullish pattern. All right, so okay, so as soon as I will find an entry, I will be entering again. Let's wait for that. In the meantime, I will be quickly looking at. So you see that euro dollar had a bounce. So we see GBP USD, NZD USD, and NZD USD also had a significant bounce from that level. We see. Let me look at the dollar yen, NZDJPY, also NZDJPY. Planning for a buy here on NZDJPY. We see that all of them, so all the pairs including GBP USD, so risky currency getting stronger. Dollar CAD had a reversal from that level. I'll quickly look at all of them to see, guys, how the market is doing. Aussie yen, okay, Aussie yen showing bullish. Had a trade today, Aussie yen yesterday, which we close to it profit. Euro dollar, NZD USD, Aussie dollar, Euro CHF. So gold, okay, because we see that risky currency getting stronger, we could see that movement on gold to the upside. GJ, yeah, so we see the liquidity gathering here. GBPJPY approaching a resistance line without strong drop. I'll not be going long. So NZD getting stronger against majority of the pairs. As we had seen today, NZD news been released, so it's now relaxed and we could see that movement. So among all of them, we see that euro dollar, NZD USD, and GBP USD, AUD USD, all of them potentially bullish. So before the London session, before 4-hour candle close, we could see pullback. Let's say this one AUD USD, this is the previous resistance and support along the zone. I'll look for buying opportunity on any of them, including the NZD USD. I'll look for potential bullish trading opportunity. So all of them we could find an entry. I think that you can see the euro dollar. If you look at the daily, after the daily red candle, the price had a, from this level, had a bounce. We might see now the price is going up to create a new higher high. At least we can expect the price to break the previous weekly dojis high. There is a liquidity, so there is a probability for an upside movement in all of them. So as a result, we see that upside on gold as well. Now we see gold middleman. Okay, so if any one candle liquidity gap will give us entry. Otherwise, if it isn't, let's say this current one is closing as a red candle crossing the 20 MA, we could see that trending down. But for me to enter a buy trade, I need one candle rejection, another one like this double bottom, or even breaking this low will give us really good entry opportunity for gold to the upside. Or if we see the trending again down, we'll look to see how we can enter. So I'm on it, guys. I will keep watching until the next one coming up on live again in the next session. Before that, any trade coming along the way, I will also be posting on the VIP group. You can join us. There's a link in the description area. You can visit the website and then click join now button, and you'll be able to access everything. With that said, guys, I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this live session, and I'll see you in a couple of hours again in the next live during the next session and London session time. Until that, stay well, stay happy, always trade safe.